It's MK and I am back with another 31 days of cut file fun, and today I am going to be using little bits and pieces from some Minte collection called Nightfall. I have some wood grain scraps, literally, and then a couple pieces of this chipboard or die cut paper. It's not chipboard, I apologize, it's just paper. I have one photo and this cut file here from Redefine Creative. That is the week that we are on this week. And then from Paper House, I have this gorgeous paper from Stargazer Collection. It is absolutely gorgeous. And then it's foiled on the other side. But I want to use this cluster here. And then I'm pulling out some P13 alphas for my title, which is just going to spell Best Student, because this is the last person that I trained as a planner when I actually had a real job. So that she was an excellent student. She wanted to learn. She still calls me today, which I think is great because she is my best friend's daughter, and we are also friends as well. She just doesn't like to be considered just the best friend's daughter. So anyways, thought that I would scrapbook that because she was the last person that was in one of my classes for the job that I used to have. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and only make an 8x6 layout today, or a 6x8, however you see it. And then I'm going to take that extra 4x6 piece and use it as my photo mat behind my photo, because it's just convenient to go ahead and use it instead of trying to outsource a different piece of paper. It already matches beautifully because it's from the same collection. So anyways, thought I would go ahead and use that. And then I trimmed it down as much as I wanted to trim it down, so that way I still had enough to work with on the layout. I love doing these quick and easy little layouts. It makes me feel really accomplished being able to complete something that I did. I also like to go a little bit embellishment heavy to give these layouts something to look at. I don't like I could have just, hey, put the photo down, put this die cut down, added a title and been done. I mean, it would have been absolutely perfect. But instead, I went through that little die cut pack, pulled out all of the same flowers and a couple of the leaves, a couple of the stars. And then I like the reach for the stars because that's what she's doing. In fact, ever since I left, she became the head planner of her department. So I'm so proud of her. And she also covers 2 areas. So she covers the north and the south areas within the department that she is in. So I'm super proud of how far she has come and shown the fact that her area never even had a planner. And she was the first actual real planner in her area. And so I am super stoked that she does that, or that she has come that far. So anywho, I'm going to go ahead and set up the clusters as I see. Like I said, I really like the reach the stars part because that is kind of what she is doing for herself. So I'm very proud of her. She is just such a great kid. To be honest. And then I'm going to cut up this, the rest of my cut file to use A as an embellishment and B as another border behind my photo. So I just have to figure out how it is that I want to use it. But I do want, one of the stars to be above and on top of the photo mat, as well as everything behind the photo mat. I like the little L shape that it has created around my photo. So I really like that. I actually really like this. Not that I don't like any others, that came out wrong, but I really like this triangular or diamond shape. It's not triangle. It's a diamond shape cut file. I truly do like this one. I'm pretty sure that I will be using it again and again because it is so perfect. In fact, I might weld a few together and make an entire background of it. But I do like this one, even though it does seem like it could be hard to use, but I do really like this one. Okay, so I'm going to start by gluing everything down on the bottom portion. I have my stars raised up, so just to give it a little bit of dimension, I'm also going to raise up this reach for the stars circle as well. I just added a little wood grain down on the back to break up the colors because this color, this die pack set matched this paper very well. I mean, it was like almost the same exact colors. It was awesome. I did add a little bit of a heart there. I do struggle with all these little hearts, but I try to add them in just to use them up. I did give away a bunch of my hearts recently because of the fact that I just don't use hearts, you guys. I struggle with them too much. I tuck them in and I twist them a little bit and they just look weird. They don't look like they belong there. They don't look like a shape. It just looks like a weird oval like thing. I don't know. It's not like a star where I can cover half of it up and everybody still knows it's a star. I just don't see it that way. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and add these little stars on as if they were enamel dots. I absolutely love how they look and love how they hug around. I love how everything just hugs around the photo. Then what I'm going to do is go ahead and figure out where I wanted my title, because where I wanted it, I put that circle saying on it. And so I decided to do it up in the upper left cluster. And then I'm going to take my clear shimmer brush by Close to My Heart. It's just the same as a Wink of Stella, but I think it's 10 times better because that's my opinion and I love Close to My Heart. But I'm going to take it and just give the hearts real sparkle, even though they have faux sparkle. I wanted to give them a little bit of sparkle, and so there it is. I love how you can still see through the title and see that that is a rose back there and all that stuff. I love the colors of the rose here. And that is it for today. Like I said, I love doing these itty bitty little layouts just because it gives me, great pleasure that I finished something really super fast. It gives me motivation to keep going and building, and it just helps me use up little bits and pieces that I have hanging around. All right, I want to thank you guys so very much for hanging out with me today. Be sure to check out the 31 Days of Cut File Fun Facebook group. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe how fast we are growing, and I cannot believe how many cut files everyone has used this month. I am so proud of all of you. Also, too, we have a hashtag for those of you that like the hashtag world over on Instagram and Facebook. If you hashtag it, it will show up and who is doing what. And to include, we have a playlist here on YouTube for everyone else that is doing 31 days and recording it. So I love that, too. I just love how much this has grown, and it's only year 2. So anyways, again, thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I will check y'all later. Bye.